Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn the third general topic for your semester 6 for paper English novel. In this particular novel, English novel paper, in the previous lectures, we learned about the historical novel and satirical novel, and now we are going to learn about the psychological novel. Psychological novel work of fiction in which the thoughts, feelings and motivations of the characters are of equal or greater interest than is the external action of the narrative. In a psychological novel, the emotional reactions and internal states of the characters are influenced by and in turn trigger external events in a meaningful symbiosis. This emphasis on the inner life of a character is a fundamental element of a vast body of fiction. Here, William Shakespeare's Hamlet is perhaps the prime early example of it in dramatic form. So, psychological novel works as also fiction where thoughts, feelings and motivation of the characters are most important part in psychological novels. What is the psychological approach used in the psychological novel? Psychological approach is found among the earliest English novels such as Samuel Richardson Pamela, which is told from the heroine's point of view, and Lawrence Stern's introspective first person narrative Tristram Shandy. The psychological novel reached its full potential only in the 20th century. Its development coincided with the growth of psychology and the discoveries of Sigmund Freud, but it was not necessarily a result of this. Here we can understand how Samuel Richardson's Pamela and Tristram Shandy of Lawrence Stern as used a psychological novel trend in their novels. So, and its development is in, we can see it in 20th century English literature if we take example of James Joyce and Virginia Woolf. Here, the penetrating insight into psychological complexities and unconscious motivations, characteristics of the works of Dostoevsky, Fyodor Dostoevsky, and Leo Tolstoy, the detailed recording of external events, impingement on individual consciousness as practiced by Henry James, the associative memories of Marshall Proust, the stream of consciousness technique of James Joyce and William Faulkner and Virginia Woolf, and the continuous flow of experience of Virginia Woolf, where each arrived at independently. So here we can understand how Henry James, James Joyce, William Faulkner or Virginia Woolf are the precursors of the psychological novel. Next, what kind of plot of the novel or plot of the psychological novel? In the psychological novel, plot is subordinate to and dependent upon the probing delineation of character. Events may not be presented in chronological order but rather as they occur in the character's thought associations, memories, fantasies, reveries, contemplations, and dreams. So, there is a presentation of dreams, memories, past memories, fantasies, and contemplations of the characters in the novel. For instance, the action of James Joyce's Ulysses takes place in Dublin in a 24-hour period, but the events of the day evoke associations that take the reader back and forth through the characters' past and present lives. In the complex and ambiguous works of Franz Kafka, the subjective world is externalized and events that appear to be happening in reality are governed by the subjective logic of dreams. So, in the plot of the novel, we can understand here the thought associations, memories, fantasies, and contemplations and dreams are important one. Next, what is the origin of the psychological novel? It is first appeared in 17th century France with Madame de la Fayette's Princesses de Cleves, 1678 publishing date, and the category was consolidated by works like the Abbe Prevost's Manon Lescaut in the century following. More primitive fiction had been characterized by a proliferation of action and incidental characters. The psychological novel limited itself to a few characters whose motives for action could be examined and analyzed. So it is beginning in the 17th century. In England, the psychological novel did not appear until the Victorian era, when George Eliot became its first great exponent. It has been assumed since then that the serious novelist's prime concern is the working of the human mind, and hence much of the greatest fiction must be termed psychological. So, here we can understand the working of the human mind is the important part in the psychological novel, especially the English novels, which is written through the point of view of the psychology of the character from the novels. Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment deals less with the ethical significance of a murder than with the soul of the murderer. Flaubert's interest in Emma Bovary has less to do with the consequences of her mode of life in terms of nemesis logic than with the patterns of her mind. In Anna Karenina, Tolstoy presents a large scale obsessive study of feminine psychology that is almost excruciating excruciating in its relentless probing. Here we can understand how those novels are represents the human mind in their novels. The novels of Henry James, if we see about the English literature, are psychological in that the crucial events occur in the souls of protagonists, and it was perhaps James, more than any serious novelist before or since, who convinced previous novel readers that the psychological approach guarantees a lack of action and excitement. But here it presents the human mind and feelings and thoughts of the characters. The theories of Sigmund Freud are credited as the source of the psychoanalytical novel. Freud was anticipated, however, by Shakespeare in, for example, his treatment of Lady Macbeth, somna, somnambulistic guilt. So, his the Lady Macbeth's character is a representation of the psychology of the character, and if we read the uh, drama Macbeth, we can understand what is the psychological condition of Lady Macbeth and how it is presented by Shakespeare. Two 20th century novelists of great psychological insight, James Joyce and Nabokov, professed a disdain for Freud. To write a novel with close attention to the Freudian and Jungian techniques of analysis does not necessarily produce new prodigies of psychological revelation. Oedipus and Electra complexes have become commonplaces of superficial novels and films. The great disclosures about human motivation have been achieved more by the intuition and introspection of novelists and dramatists than by the more systematic work of the clinicals clinicians. Here we can understand how the psychological novel is presented the human mind, its actions, past memories in the characters. The next part that is the narrative genre. It is written in the Wikipedia, that is in literature, psychological fiction, also psychological realism is a narrative genre that emphasizes interior characterization and motivation to explore the spiritual, emotional, and mental lives of the characters. The mode of narration examines the reasons for the behaviors of the character which propel the plot and they explain the story. Psychological realism is achieved with deep explorations and explanations of the mental states of the character's inner person, usually through narrative modes such as stream of consciousness and flashback. Here we can understand how psychological fiction or psychological realism is a narrative genre that emphasizes interior characterization and motivation to explore the spiritual, emotional, and mental lives of the characters. So, here we can understand psychological novel is a representation of the characters who presents their inner feelings, emotions, thoughts, or the past memories. So, in the next lecture, we will learn about the next part about the psychological novel and the examples of the psychological novel, and the next part of the epistolary novel, which is prescribed next general topic for your syllabus of semester 6 of the paper English novel. Till then, stay home, stay safe.